Today, I marry my best friend, the most incredible person I know. You are my heart.
Finally, Victor says, voice low and velvet smooth, rising from his chair with effortless grace. I was beginning to think you'd keep me waiting all night. Elena lifts her chin, forcing confidence into her stride as she approaches. Some things are worth the wait, Victor. You taught me that. He chuckles, deep and resonant, circling the table toward her. The air thickens with tension, scented with roses and aged oak. He stops inches away, close enough that she feels the heat radiating from him. Still playing bold, I see. His fingers brush a stray curl from her shoulder, lingering on her skin. But we both know why you're here. Her breath catches. Do we? Victor's hand slides to her waist, pulling her gently but firmly against him. The letter, the one you sent. I can't stay away any longer. Ring a bell. Elena's cheeks flush, but she doesn't pull back. Maybe I was testing you, seeing if you'd ignore it like everything else. His eyes darken with desire and something sharper. Regret, perhaps. Ignore you? Never. He leans in, lips grazing her ear. I've burned for you every day since you left. She tilts her head, exposing the curve of her neck. Prove it. Without another word, Victor captures her mouth in a fierce, hungry kiss. Elena melts into it, hands clutching his shirt as years of pent-up longing explode between them. His tongue dances with hers, tasting of wine and forbidden promises. He breaks the kiss only to trail his lips down her jaw, her throat, nipping lightly at her pulse point. Elena gasps, fingers threading through his hair, pulling him closer. You taste even better than I remembered. He murmurs against her skin, hands roaming lower, gripping her hips. She arches into him, voice husky. Then don't stop. Victor lifts her effortlessly onto the table, plates clattering aside as he steps between her legs. The gown rides up her thighs. His palms glide over bare skin, igniting fire wherever they touch. Elena tugs at his tie, loosening it, buttons popping free under her eager fingers. His chest heaves beneath her touch, muscles taut and warm. God, Elena, he growls, kissing her collarbone, pushing the straps of her gown down her shoulders. I've dreamed of this. She smiles wickedly, nails raking lightly down his back. Show me how much. His mouth descends, lavishing attention on her exposed breasts, teasing peaks with tongue and teeth until she's writhing. Moaning his name, Victor's hand slips beneath her gown, finding her already slick with need. He strokes slowly, deliberately, watching her face contort in pleasure. Yes, she whispers, head falling back. Just like that. He adds a finger, then another, curling expertly as his thumb circles her most sensitive spot. Elena's hips buck, chasing the building ecstasy. You're so ready for me, he says, voice rough with restraint. For you, she confirms, reaching for his belt, freeing him with trembling urgency. Victor positions himself, eyes locked on hers, seeking final permission. She nods, wrapping legs around his waist. He thrusts in slowly, filling her completely. They both groan at the perfect union, pause for a breathless moment to savor it. Then he moves, deep and rhythmic, table creaking beneath them. Elena matches his pace, nails digging into his shoulders, every stroke sending waves of bliss through her core. Faster, she pleads, and he obliges, driving harder, one hand bracing the table, the other teasing her breast. The room fills with their mingled cries, the slap of skin, the raw intensity of reclaimed passion. Elena's climax builds like a storm, coiling tight. Victor, come for me, he commands, thrusting deeper, thumb returning to her clit. She shatters, crying out as pleasure crashes over her in relentless waves. Victor follows moments later, burying himself fully, groaning her name as he spills inside her. They cling together, panting, foreheads pressed, bodies trembling in afterglow. After a long silence, Victor kisses her softly. Stay this time. Victor carries Elena up the sweeping staircase, her legs still wrapped around his waist, their lips refusing to part. Her gown hangs loosely from her elbows, his shirt half unbuttoned and clinging to damp skin. They stumble through the double doors into the master bedroom, moonlight spilling across the massive four-poster bed. He lowers her onto the silk sheets, standing back only long enough to shrug off his shirt entirely. Elena's eyes devour the hard lines of his chest, the shadows playing over muscle earned from years of discipline and desire restrained. She reaches for him, pulling him down over her. Again, she breathes against his mouth. I need you again. Victor growls approval, kicking off the rest of his clothes before peeling the gown from her body in one fluid motion. Naked now, they press together skin to skin, heat flaring instantly. His mouth finds her breast, sucking hard enough to draw a sharp cry from her throat. Her fingers dig into his shoulders. Urging him on, he kisses a burning path down her stomach, spreading her thighs wide with strong hands. Elena watches him through heavy-lidded eyes as he settles between her legs, breath hot against her core. Victor, his name is a plea, but he doesn't make her wait. His tongue slides through her folds, tasting her arousal, circling the swollen bud with devastating precision. Elena's back arches off the bed, hands fisting the sheets as pleasure spears through her. He licks deeper, thrusting inside her before returning to suck gently, then firmly, until her thighs tremble around his head. Two fingers join his tongue, pumping steadily while he torments her clit. She writhes, hips grinding against his face, chasing the edge he's expertly building. Don't stop, she gasps. Please. Victor hums against her, the vibration sending her higher. He curls his fingers, stroking that perfect spot inside, and Elena comes undone with a shattered moan, flooding his mouth as waves of ecstasy pulse through her. He rises slowly, licking his lips, eyes black with hunger. Elena pulls him up, kissing him fiercely, tasting herself on his tongue. Her hand wraps around his throbbing length, stroking firmly until he groans into her mouth. I want you inside me, she whispers. Now. Victor positions himself, sliding into her slick heat with one deep thrust. They both exhale in relief at the connection, bodies fitting as if no time has passed. He starts slow, savoring every inch, every clench of her around him. Elena's nails rake down his back, legs locking at his hips. Harder. He obliges, driving into her with increasing force, the bed frame thumping rhythmically against the wall. She meets every thrust, breasts bouncing, head thrown back in abandon. His hand slips between them, thumb rubbing tight circles over her clit. You're so fucking perfect, he rasps, pace turning relentless. Made for me. Yes, she cries, feeling the coil tighten again. Only you. Their bodies slap together, sweat slick and urgent. Victor shifts angles slightly, hitting deeper, and Elena's eyes roll back as sparks explode behind her lids. Come with me, he demands, voice rough. She clamps around him, orgasm crashing violently as he pounds through it. Victor follows with a guttural roar, spilling hot and deep inside her, hips jerking with each pulse. They collapse together, chests heaving, limbs tangled. He stays buried within her, reluctant to separate. Elena strokes his hair, kissing his temple softly. After long minutes, Victor rolls them so she's draped over his chest. His fingers trace lazy patterns on her spine. I meant what I said downstairs, he murmurs. Stay. Elena lifts her head, meeting his serious gaze. I'm not going anywhere. He smiles, rare and genuine, pulling her into another slow, drugging kiss. Hands begin to wander again, gentle exploration turning heated once more. She straddles him, feeling him harden beneath her. Round 3. Victor grips her hips, guiding her down onto him inch by inch. All night, he promises as she starts to ride him slowly. And every night after. Elena leans down, lips brushing his. Deal.